Takes forever for this thing to load. Hey guys, um, Cynthia here. Just wanted to stop by and say hi. I'm almost at 23 weeks. Yay! I'm super excited. Super excited. Just excited. I feel baby all the time now. I think she lets me know when she's hungry. But this video is going to be more so about my dad. Because I said that I was going to do videos in the month of April about my dad. But I don't want to be depressed anymore, so I'm not going to make videos. I'm just going to make this one video to tell you my story about my dad and, you know, and try to leave it alone. So if I cry, I'm sorry. It just shows the love that I have for my dad. The love I have for my family, because I'm a very family-oriented person. But for some reason, my family is not the same. It's like I have lots of love to give and never receive that love back. So it makes me feel sad. Anyways, I have on my hat. This is my hat my little niece gave me. I like to wear it. It just reminds me of home. I have a purple scarf that I can't find, and it bothering me now because my auntie gave it to me. And when I'm feeling like I miss home, I always snuggle up and put it on, even though I'm hot. My head is hot, and my hair is in disaster mode. You know, it's wash. I washed it Sunday, so yeah. But anyways, so I did some videos last week, and every time I recorded them, and it will go to the loading phase, and when I come back, it'll say 000, and I'll be like, I just recorded 15 minutes of tape of myself talking 5 times, and every time it disappears. Well, so give you a little update. We went to Grand Prairie. One of my husband's classmates and my sorority sister, she got us a baby bed, and we went to pick it up and went to hang out at her house. I whooped butt and spade. Anyways, we had lots of fun, and after that, I ordered some cloth diapers. They came in, and I tried to show you guys cloth diapers. I went to a yard sale, bought some stuff for $1. Wanted to show you guys that, and I wanted to show you like my Target stuff that I gotten for free out of the using my free coupons. Or using my coupons that they gave me in my little registry bag. Okay, enough about that. Let me tell you about my dad. April 9th, 2011 is when my dad passed away. He died at 11. He died anywhere between 11 and 11:30, I want to say. I got a call about 12:30 that he had passed, and my life changed dramatically after that. My life, like, people don't understand when you lose somebody that you love, it does something to you, and a lot of people always tell you that you need to get over it, and you need to it's gonna be okay, it heals with time, and all that bullcrap. Sometimes you just don't want to hear that. You need somebody to hug you, and you need somebody to, just be there to listen, not always giving you advice. I don't want advice. I know he's gone. He's not coming back. I know all that stuff. I don't want to hear it. So, I took it the hardest because I'm the baby, and I'm his baby. I'll always be his baby. And like, we had a relationship that nobody else had, well, with the other kids. He didn't have that relationship with anybody else. Although he loved all his kids, I was his baby. And it was just so hard to see. It still doesn't seem real. I did not cry yesterday, not one time. I did not cry, and I'm so happy. And it means that I am healing. I hurt, but I'm still healing. And I'll give you the backstory. In 2011, my dad started having seizures. No, in 2010, my dad started having seizures. I think it was seizures. And I think what they call it, epilepsy or something like that. But he started having seizures, and he started, but they couldn't figure out why. So they found a spot on his brain. It's like, I think they gave him medicine to treat the seizures, but that was it. So he was having seizures off and on, and then a year later, they wanted to check that spot out that was on his brain, which had started to spread. So they scheduled him to have brain surgery. I was living in Birmingham, and I drove to Jackson, Mississippi for a whole week. They kept him for a week, and I stayed there with him. He came out of the surgery real good. His girlfriend, woman friend, lady friend, whatever he called her, she was there. And you know, when you're not the wife, you can't make no decisions. You just can't. They want to hear from the next of kin. And my brother and sisters left me there. My brother and my sister left me there with this woman. And we kept getting into it. And I have a mouth on me, especially when somebody's trying to tell me something about my daddy. Like, I ain't trying to hear it. So she was like, she for some reason, and back up, I respect her for what she's done for my dad. I really, really appreciate it. I really do. I really, really do. She took some crap from my dad because, you know, my dad was 59 when he passed away. He was like 57, 58 when he was going through all this. And when stuff is messing with your brain, you know, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're saying, I guess. And the person there with you taking all that stuff, you got to be strong. And she was strong to do all that. And I really, really appreciate it. But when it comes to business, you have to be married. You can't just make no decision and throw out the punches when you ain't got no say. Like, you need to go sit down. So she made it seem like I was running up behind her, checking on her, checking to make sure she wasn't doing something wrong. If you ain't doing nothing wrong, I don't have anything to check up on. I wanted to make sure everything was okay with my dad. Because at the end of the day, if we had to pay something or we had to do something, we had to make that decision, not her. So, they kept saying that he had, that they was trying to get all the stuff off they was trying to get all the tumor off his brain. Now, that's all we knew. That's all everybody knew. Then we decided to, the doctor wanted to talk to all of us. My sister, my brother, and myself. They wanted to talk to us. And then it's like, well, we got as much as we could off without crippling him. He just needs to enjoy the rest of his life, the time that he has left. So, with that being said, I was like, so what are you saying? Like, he's about to die? And then he was like, he has cancer, and the cancer is malignant. So, I'm from the country. I don't know what malignant is, and I've never heard about cancer. You know, you hear about cancer, but you don't hear about malignant, benign, stuff like that. So, when I started doing my research and stuff, I was like, wait a minute. So, my dad got cancer? So, I know in my family, people either die from cancer or diabetes. One of the two. So, it shocked me that my dad would have cancer. Now, my dad drank. He was an alcoholic up until about 6 or 7 months maybe before he passed away. He was a smoker maybe 6 or 7 months before he passed away. Maybe sooner. But you just never think they're going to say your dad got cancer, your parent have cancer, and they're not going to live long. So it was kind of hard to kind of wrap that around my head. Like, my dad's going to die soon. Like, I know we all going to die eventually, but, you know, your dad, you know, the person, like, I'm very close to my dad. My mom, we talk, but, like, that's my dad. Anyways, so because I lived in Birmingham, which was 4 hours away from where we lived, I didn't get to see him often. And when I did see him, he was like, he would always fake like something's wrong with him. So you never knew if he was telling the truth, if he was playing. So he would, he got to the point where he couldn't talk much. Like he would, he had this one seizure, or he had a stroke, a mild stroke, and the stroke caused him to be weak on the right side. So he got to the point where he stopped talking. He got to a point where he couldn't walk, and that's when they started calling me saying, you need to come home because we have to put Dad in a nursing home. And so I took off, and no, I had moved. I moved to Dallas, and they was like, you need to come home because we need to put Dad in a nursing home. So drove home. Dad was put in a nursing home February 20th, which was made the 4th year anniversary of my big brother who was killed, who also has the same name as my dad. So I was taking it very hard, and the nursing home people was like, you can't do that around here because it's going to make him sad. And I'm thinking, my dad don't even know who I am. What make you think he know where he is? But it was hard putting him in a nursing home. It was hard to see him not walking, not talking. He had no clue what was going on. And it was like, dang, I ain't never seen my dad like this before in my life. And it what ticked me off the most is everybody sugarcoated how he was from me. I was the last to know everything, and I need to be the first to know. Like, I need to be at least the second person. I don't want to be the last person to know what's going on in my family. I'm the last person to know anything in my family. I think because they think they know me. They think I'm acting a fool or whatever. But I'm a crybaby. I cry. That's what you do when you love somebody. So, and I'm quick to try to make decisions, try to fix it. But, and it was so hard to see him like that. He was in a wheelchair. And when I pulled up, he was in the van already. And I trailed them in the van, but they kept saying, wait, there's your daughter. He was just looking around. I got in the van, and he saw me, and he pointed his finger. There's one thing he always do. He'd be like, bam, you know, or bam. This is something he always do. He always point his finger. So I knew he knew who I was. Everybody else say, he don't know who you are. He don't know who we are. He called me Cindy all the time, which is me. He would call my brother Cindy all the time. Anyways, I'm going to stop this video right here because it's going to be a long time before it loads up. And it's going to cut off at 15 minutes anyway, so I'll be back.